Welcome back to the second leg. I hope you guys are doing extremely well. It's me, Will. Hopefully we'll be going to some games soon at some point, hopefully. And I can vlog it for you guys because obviously it's not just about the podcast, about the show that we uncover the last 7 days or the last week or so in football. But the Premier League, guys, has been absolutely insane over the weekend. Tottenham versus Manchester United got a 2-2 draw, which is very, very interesting if I'm honest. 2 goals from each side, and Brian Mbeumo scored in the 32nd minute, which is insane. What a player he's becoming for Manchester United. Obviously, he transferred from Brentford, and now he's at Manchester United, absolute bagging goals every other week, or every week. And now Tottenham, Matthias Tell in the 84th, and Richarlison in the 91st, but then Matthias de Ligt, guys. Matthias de Ligt came in and absolutely swooped in the 96th minute. A late header to salvage the draw. The last strand, I should say. He's not going to be cutting his hair anytime soon. So good luck on that one. But Manchester United 2-2. It's very much a dramatic finish by then. United looked set to lose before Spurs came back and, made a comeback. Late intervention, really. Both teams felt like they could have won it. Manchester United were up 1-0, then it was 1-1, then it was 2-1 to Tottenham, thinking that they could possibly get a goal. But is this a telltale sign of Spurs? Genuinely, they're very much up and down, but they do look a hell of a lot better under Thomas Frank, let's be honest. Thomas Frank has transformed Spurs immensely. But guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments on that one. I think it's very, very good indeed. And Wolves are still in losing ways. Chelsea beat them 3-0 at the weekend. Not looking good for Wolves at all. Malo Gusto, 51st minute, first senior goal for him. And João Pedro, 65th. And Pedro Neto in the 73rd against his former club. Now, Wolves are in a bit of a tricky state at the moment because Mr. Rob Edwards from Middlesbrough is very much a person to be spoken about in the last few weeks of his move. Obviously, he's a manager at Borough. However, Wolves have reached out to him and Middlesbrough have released a statement saying that we're disappointed that Rob has entered and wanted to talk with Wolves, but Middlesbrough has given him permission. It just shows that why would you want to go from a relegation battle, from promotion, I should say, with Middlesbrough, to a relegation battle with Wolves. Obviously, apparently it was his boyhood club. I don't know about this one, guys. Very, very strange. I just don't know. I'd stick with Middlesbrough. Surely be having more fun with Middlesbrough. Is it a bigger paycheck? Possibly with Wolves. I don't know, guys. Let me know your thoughts on that one. Would you want to keep Rob Edwards, Middlesbrough fans? It's going to be a tricky one. But Wolves, again, another loss, heading down to relegation, or in relegation, and Chelsea are on winning ways. Now, we all know the underdogs, or I should say the team that came up from the Championship with us, Leeds United, Sunderland, are absolutely smashing it. Arsenal braced the 2-2 with Sunderland. Last weekend, Bukayo Saka scored in the 54th minute, Leonardo Trossard 74th, and then for Sunderland, Ballard 36th, and a second goal as well. Guys, what a game. What an absolute game Sunderland had. Obviously from, coming out and coming from the Championship, signing all these players that everybody doubted, and obviously in the January, there's got AFCON for 6 weeks or whatever it is. To face Arsenal, Leeds couldn't do this. Leeds could not beat Arsenal at all. They got hammered by Arsenal, even though Leeds United had so many chances in that game. But Sunderland, coming from the Championship, signing Granit Xhaka and loads of other decent, great players, they're proving their mark. They want to be in the Premier League. And they've really shown Arsenal who Sunderland are at this point in time. However, Arsenal are still dominating in the Premier League. Liverpool are dropping, but Manchester City versus Liverpool, 3-0 to Man City on the weekend. Erling Haaland headed goal in the 99th goal for City in the Premier League, and after missing an earlier penalty, which I think they should probably get someone else on penalties instead of Haaland at this point, but great goal indeed. Nico Gonzalez deflected long-range strike just before half-time. And Jeremy Doku, what a player. Jeremy Doku, what a player he is. The skill, the shot power, the curvature of the earth, I call it, or the curvature of the ball. But let me know your thoughts on that one. I think it's a tough test for the teams coming up. Obviously, Liverpool, Arne Slot is under pressure now, heading down to 8th in the Premier League. It's not looking good for them. And it sucks because they've spent £650 million in the summer transfer window, everybody, and they haven't had a great result yet, which sucks because Klopp built this team. Arne Slot has moulded this team a little bit, but completely changed everything going on. So it's not actually working. Do Liverpool get Klopp back in and try and, you know, get a win? I don't know. Who knows? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments on that one. But Leeds United at cost once again. Nottingham Forest annihilated Leeds United. We got the first goal. Mecha got the first goal. Is it a time of change for the managerial sense? Obviously, on my other channel, I mentioned that it was quite hard to say this. I don't want to see Farke going, but I think it might be the right time because he's done so much for us. I don't want to see him go, but I feel like he has to. I want to stay in the Premier League. We want to stay in the Premier League getting results. We want to see goals. Not utilising Nonto is a big, and most importantly, the tricky road is ahead. We've got the January transfer window coming up in 2 months. Can we deliver anything there? Can we get any players coming in the door? Who knows? Who do you want to see come in? Who would we get as a manager? Brendan Rodgers, Ange Postecoglou? I just don't know at this point. I think I prefer Ange Postecoglou's sort of way of winning, but then Brendan Rodgers' tactical gameplay is a lot better. I think his resume is a lot better, but we need a manager that comes in that holds the badge like Daniel Farke has. He loves Leeds. Even though being at Norwich for 4 years, he wasn't backed. He came in and got 90 to 100 million pounds in the Premier League. Obviously, I'm not all counting the player transfers on Daniel because he doesn't choose all of them. Obviously, the sporting director and the team behind, the analysts and all of the above do this. But it is a tricky time for Leeds. Can they get a result in the next game? Obviously, you've got a couple of weeks in the international break now to really work on set pieces because we're rubbish them. Free kicks, we're rubbish them, and there's Stats on them. I want to see Stats take free kicks now, unless if they're outside of the box, just outside of the box. That's what I want to see. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments on what you want to see, and hopefully we'll be going to a game very soon so we can do some proper vlog stuff for the second leg because I'm so excited about it. And I'll see you guys very soon in the next one. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. See you in a bit.